The cartel wars in Mexico have produced their fair share of larger-than-life characters and stories of success and terrible failure that have to be read to be believed. Such is the case of La Catrina, a hitwoman for the vicious Cartel Jalisco Nueva Generación CJNG, which after the demise of Los Zetas and considered the somewhat diminished capacities of the Sinaloa cartel has surged as the most powerful and violent drug trafficking organization in the world. As Post-Media News reminds us, the CJNG is perhaps one of the most complex global players in trafficking, and responsible for trafficking many tons of cocaine, methamphetamine and fentanyl-laced heroin into the United States, as well as for violence and significant loss of life in Mexico. The cartel is said to operate in 75% of Mexican states, and to have operations in Europe, Asia and Australia as well as across the Americas. Its leader Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes El Mencho is one of the most wanted criminals in the world. Among its ranks, the CJNG has had some female dealers and killers. Among them, the most legendary and powerful was a young woman of vicious looks, a killing fashionista by the moniker of La Catrina. She was only 21 years old, but was known for her savage methods. Her real name, Maria Guadalupe Lopez Esquivel. She was born and raised in one of the most violent regions of the country. Although she was born in Buena Vista, Maria Guadalupe was taken to live in Tehuacatepec, where she attended primary school, counted by settlers from that municipality of Tierra Caliente. La Catrina is Mexico's Grand Dame of Death, is a satirical skeleton figure celebrated on the Day of the Dead. The Catrina is a skeletal female figure with a wide hat that has become associated with Mexico's Day of the Dead, only an appropriate name for this woman, who lived a life of violence. The 21-year-old was associated with an assault against the military, national gatekeeper and police in La Boconda, a town in the focal territory of Michoacán. La Catrina committed the ultimate crime in the world of the Mexican cartel wars. She and her sicarios ambushed a police convoy and ended the lives of 13 officers in the much disputed state of Michoacán. She then became a prime target for the army and the newly formed Guardia Nacional. La Catrina was infamous for her bloody methods and cruelness. As often happens, she was led into a life of crime out of love, as she started dating one of the cartel's strongmen. As news.com.au reports, it is believed that La Catrina joined the CJNG in 2017, having fallen in love with another leader, Miguel LM2 Fernandez. She rose rapidly through the ranks under LM2, living a glamorous lifestyle within the cartel. When she died, she was in charge of paying fellow criminals and lead assassinations, extortion and kidnappings. She often flaunted her lavish lifestyle on social media, posing in designer clothes and holding weapons made out of pure gold. Authorities in Michoacán said 6 male shooters were caught and a lady was executed after they opened fire on fighters and police in a similar territory where the snare happened. La Catrina died after a shootout with police also in Aguililla. State authorities at first didn't give the character of the lady killed in the shootout, yet recordings and photographs posted on the web indicated the lady injured on a stretcher, with a tattoo of a Catrina on her thigh.